Hello, in this video I'm going to go over four different add-ons that I recently downloaded, and I am discovering they're quite nice for quality of life improvements. They are all by the same author, so I'm going to cover them all in one video and go over basically this guy's, or I should say this person, uh, what they do for the community. So this person is code65536. I'm sure that he's pretty well known in the community, but if you go into the add-ons menu here and you type in his username code 65536, then it will bring up basically everything that this person creates. It's a really nice feature you can do just to set up being able to look at everything that he has. But the ones that I'm going to cover in this video are these three right here: the Auto-Claim Golden Pursuits, Auto-Claim Tamriel Tomes, the Combat Alert, and then also improved Night Market HUD. There's a lot of different libraries here, and so, but what I'm going to cover is those four in this video here because it's extremely helpful during the night market and during the Tamriel Tomes and everything. So essentially, the auto claim tomes and night market stuff, or I should say golden pursuit stuff, is kind of self-explanatory. Um, they basically just collect your points automatically. You don't have to go in to the menu here, like to the tome points, and go into the challenges and consume the point. It pulls it out right all automatically. And then also the golden pursuits, when we have those active, if you complete something in here, then it will also just automatically pull it for you, so you don't have to go in there and consume it, which is really, really nice. So those are basically, there's no uh, settings or anything that you do to it. It's just on. There's no settings in here to change for those add-ons. They're just, you either have them on or you don't. So the combat alerts, what I'm going to talk about in here specifically, this will give you combat alerts for when mechanics are happening in certain areas, but specifically during the night market when everybody's trying to learn what's going on, I thought this would be kind of a nice thing to show. There is a night market section down here at the bottom. Now it does not do the overland area or in the precincts, but what this does do is it has combat alerts for the dungeons and the trial. So that'll help people maybe not get hit by something that they're not aware of. It'll tell you something is coming, so you can either block or manage the mechanic a little bit better. So I'm not in a dungeon to show that, unfortunately, but you might try this out. I know that this works really well in some of the other listed areas. I've seen it work in um, Infinite Archive, for example, as well as uh, Batishran Hollows. I've used it in there as well. It'll tell you when somebody's going to heavy attack or something like that, so that you can block and not get one shot with it. But the other thing that I'm going to talk about is the improved Night Market HUD. It's a really simple add-on, very small, but what it does is it'll let me walk into the actual uh, zone so we can actually show what it does, and I'm not in the house menu. But what it does is it shows the skirmishes on your list there. Let me just take off my pinned there. I hate that. There, now you can see it better. This will change it to where you can have your skirmishes active just like that. Or the other option is you can go in and just make it hide all the way, and it cleans up your screen like this. Or if you want, you can just leave it to the scores, although I will say if you're going to leave this on, you may as well not download the add-on, because this is what the system shows you by default anyway. So if this is how you like your screen to look, then I would say skip it. You're probably going to draw on your system unnecessarily. But if you want to hide the HUD or have the skirmishes up instead, for example, this menu here is where you can look at your skirmishes as to when it's active. And then you would just need to memorize which logo is which. So there's the skittering, the parch, and the sorrow. And so that is exactly how they're listed top to bottom there. And so you can figure out which area you need to go into. The parch is the middle logo. And then over here is the sorrow. Or pardon me, that's the skittering. I'm still getting these names down. The sorrow is the blue light. The skittering is the green. And then the yellow light over there is the parch. So the blue light is the sorrow's friend. And one more time, if you see there on the screen, 21 minutes and 47 seconds till it comes off. And so if you wanted to get into the skittering over here, then you're going to have to make it to the middle zone here for the skirmish within 21 minutes. Now that takes a while to start up, so not urgent at this point, but if you wanted to keep track of it on your screen like this, that's something you can do. But I just wanted to make a video for these 4 nice add-ons. I think they're really nice and helpful, especially the auto collecting the points. It can be easy to kind of get sidetracked and forget to grab your daily login for one. Makes it really quick and easy to just log in and pull your points if you're just logging in for the day to get that. Really nice to be able to do that. But I just wanted to make a quick video on those add-ons. Again, if you wanted to download these, all you have to do is go to Options, go to Add-ons, go to Browse Add-ons, and as you can see, type in code 65536. That's the author of all of these right here. You can check out his entire catalog by typing in his name or her name. I'm not sure if it's a guy or a girl. I apologize. I'm not that deep and involved in the forums and whatnot. So, but there's a lot to choose from here. One of the awesome ones I guess I'll highlight real quick. I've not used this, but it's a kind of a smart looter that will make it so that it will auto loot stuff that's not going to increase your inventory. Basically, if you've already got stacks of something that it can go into, or if it can go into your crafting bag, that it will loot that stuff, and then it will kind of just leave what is actually going to increase your inventory there for you to choose whether or not you want to loot it. So it's kind of a quasi auto loot sort of. So that might be something that you might be interested in. Check it out if that interests you, but I'm going to end the video here. If you thought this video was helpful or interesting, please consider liking my video and subscribing to my YouTube channel. I have over 300 videos on my YouTube channel for the Elder Scrolls Online, and they are all separated by organized playlists that I have created. So if you go to my YouTube channel, go down to my created playlists and check and see if there's anything in those that you might find interesting or helpful. I would appreciate it very much. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.